In this video, I'm going to show you how to start creating articles to add to your knowledge base. So let's navigate over to our knowledge base by clicking on Setup on the bottom left-hand side, and then Help Desk, and then Knowledge Base. So to create an article, all I'm going to do is click Add Article on the top right-hand side, and then I can go ahead and give it a title. So I got ChatGPT to write up a quick article for me about dry food for cats. And so I'm going to go ahead and select my cat food category, but I kind of want it to be in the more specific category of dry food. So this is an article about dry food that's going under the dry food category. So what I'm going to do is then go ahead and hit save. And now I can start creating this article. So what I'm going to do is simply click over here and I'm going to paste in that article. So now I have this text-based article, but there are a few more things that I can add. So if I click over here on the plus icon, you'll see that I'm able to add different types of content. So I'm going to click on that and you'll see that I can add more text, I can add an image, or I can add a video. So let's go ahead and add an image to this article. And I'm going to come here to Unsplash and I'm going to look for cat food. All right, there we go. We've got some nice photos here of cat food. So I'm going to select this one. It's bright and orange, and I'm going to choose that. That is then going to add that image to my article. If I want to move this image, I can simply click here on these 6 dots and I can drag to move it. So if I want that to be at the top of my article, it will be there. Now I can also add video content to my articles. So what I'm going to do is click on the plus icon and I'm going to select video. It's then going to ask me for a video type, whether it's a URL or a file. And then depending on what we choose, if it's a URL, it's going to ask us for our video URL, or if it's a file, it's going to ask us to firstly install the app. So if we go ahead and install that, and then I exit out of this, I will then be able to upload a video file here. So let me go ahead and add a video quickly. And to do that, I'm just going to click here and I'm going to select the video file that I want to use. So I'm going to use this one and click open. And then that is going to upload my video to the system. And once it's uploaded, it's going to go ahead and process that video and then add that video to the article. But let's say I have my videos hosted somewhere like YouTube, Vimeo, or Wistia. What we're going to do is then use the URL option instead. So you're going to go ahead and grab the URL for that video, and you're simply going to paste it in here. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and hit save, and that will also add that video to the article. So now that we've added all of our content to our article, there's just one more thing that we need to do, and that is to add a thumbnail. So to do that, we are going to simply click on the thumbnail option over here on the top right-hand side, and then we're going to upload our image that we would like to use as a thumbnail. So again, you can upload images here, or you can use an image from Unsplash. So again, I'm just going to search for cat food, and we'll go ahead and use the same image that I've added to my article, and I'm going to choose that. And then I can go ahead and change the status of this article from unpublished to published, and I can go ahead and hit save. So you have now created your first article, and it is published, and it has been categorized under the dry food category that we created. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add some extra articles and categories, and in the next video, I'm going to show you how to add the knowledge base to your website. I'll see you there.